Hey John, what if we lived on Kepler-22b?
That's a crazy thought. Let's see what would happen.
Imagine waking up on a planet 635 light-years away from your home. It's called Kepler-22b, a strange world orbiting a sun-like star beyond Earth. Scientists say it sits inside the habitable zone, where water could actually exist. And where there's water, there's always a chance for life, maybe even humans. Kepler-22b was the first exoplanet found inside a star's life-friendly region. It lives quietly in the Cygnus constellation, far beyond any telescope's easy reach. NASA discovered it back in 2011 using the famous Kepler Space Telescope. Since then, it's become one of the most mysterious worlds we've ever found. Scientists use the transit method, watching the star's light dim repeatedly. That tiny flicker meant something massive was passing right in front of it. From that flicker, they measured its orbit, size, and distance from the star. And what they found was fascinating. A planet much bigger, but strangely familiar. Kepler-22b is 2.4 times larger than Earth, a true super-Earth. It's 15% closer to its star, yet receives almost the same warmth as we do. That's because its star is smaller, dimmer, and slightly cooler than our sun. If you stood there, the sunlight would feel softer, like an endless early morning. The average temperature might be 22 degrees Celsius, just like a perfect spring day. The sky could appear pale green with gentle clouds floating over the horizon. From space, it would look like a shining blue-green marble of calm oceans. At first glance, you might call it Earth 2.0. But appearances can deceive. Not everything there would be is peaceful. Scientists aren't even sure if it's rocky, watery, or a giant gas world. Imagine standing on a beach where the ocean stretches forever in every direction. Or worse, imagine realizing there's no solid ground anywhere to stand on. If it's a water world, humans would build floating cities powered by sunlight. Colonies could drift like islands across endless turquoise seas. Deep below, alien creatures might live in total darkness and crushing pressure. But if Kepler-22b is gaseous, landing would be impossible. No surface at all. Let's assume it's rocky, with a thin but breathable atmosphere for settlers. Gravity there could be nearly twice as strong as Earth's pull. Every step would feel heavier, your muscles straining with invisible weight. Simple walking might feel like climbing stairs carrying another version of you. Humans born there would evolve stronger bones and shorter, tougher bodies. Their hearts would beat harder to fight against that powerful gravity. Over centuries, life would adapt, reshaping humans into something new. Survival wouldn't just be physical, it would mean evolving as a species. Kepler-22b might also tilt like Uranus, rotating completely on its side. That would give it 6 months of sunlight followed by 6 months of darkness. At the poles, days could burn while the other half freezes for ages. Only near the equator could people survive in mild twilight temperatures. Oceans might regulate heat, storing warmth during the long summer days, then slowly releasing it throughout the frozen half of the year. Without those oceans, the planet would swing between fire and ice. Stability would depend entirely on its mysterious, unseen seas. Imagine looking out from your home on this alien world, a pale green sun rising above shimmering waves stretching endlessly to the horizon. Clouds twist into slow spirals as winds drift gently over the calm surface. Floating domes glimmer like lanterns, powered by wind and solar energy. Days on Kepler-22b would last about 290 Earth days each year. Seasons might not exist. Life would follow the rhythm of the ocean instead. Crops would grow under weaker sunlight in humid greenhouses built on rafts. Food might taste slightly different, but it would sustain a new generation. communication with Earth would be nearly impossible across 635 light-years. A signal sent today wouldn't arrive until the year 2660. The voices of your friends on Earth would be centuries out of sync. For the people of Kepler-22b, Earth would become ancient history. Reaching this planet would take unimaginable technology and courage. Cryosleep pods would preserve travelers for hundreds of silent years. Spacecraft powered by fusion or light sails could approach light-speed travel. For the pioneers, time would blur between sleep, dreams, and eternity. When you finally arrive, the ship enters orbit around a glowing blue world. Its atmosphere sparkles with clouds that glow faintly from reflected sunlight. The descent through green clouds feels both beautiful and terrifying. Lightning flashes below, hinting at oceans of power and mystery. Stepping onto Kepler-22b would feel heavier than you ever imagined. Your boots sink into soft, mineral-rich soil near an endless shore. The air is thick, cool, and carries the faint metallic scent of alien chemistry. For the first time, you breathe another world's atmosphere, alive and strange. At night, the stars appear enormous, brighter than you've ever seen before. With no pollution or cities, the sky becomes a living map of the universe. A pale moon reflects silver light across calm, unending waves. The silence feels ancient, as if the planet has been waiting for you. But this paradise has a dark side hiding beneath its beauty. Storms could grow larger than anything ever seen on Earth. Winds might roar faster than 500 kilometers per hour, fueled by gravity. Tidal waves could rise as tall as skyscrapers, swallowing entire floating cities. Humans would depend on energy domes and magnetic shields for survival. Colonies could hover above the sea using anti-gravity stabilizers. People would live between sky and ocean, never truly grounded or safe. Life here would demand constant innovation, strength, and unity. Still, Kepler-22b would remain stunning beyond imagination. Two suns might rise, one real, one mirrored in the endless ocean. The water could glow at night from bioluminescent alien organisms. Even danger would look beautiful under this otherworldly light. But this planet also carries a powerful lesson for humanity. Even a near-perfect world can still be cruel, unpredictable, and harsh. Earth gives us warmth, oxygen, and stability, effortlessly. Kepler-22b reminds us how rare that balance truly is. Before dreaming of escape, we should learn to protect what we already have, because comfort and safety are fragile. They depend on our choices here. Even a small shift in climate or orbit could destroy everything we know. Earth's perfection is not permanent. It's borrowed from nature's grace. What truly makes a world home isn't sunlight or distance. It's life itself. Life that breathes, grows, and protects the planet that shelters it. Maybe the search for other worlds only teaches us to love this one more. And maybe curiosity is what keeps us moving. But gratitude keeps us alive. So, what if you really lived on Kepler-22b? You'd see beauty, terror, and silence blended into one breathtaking reality. You'd live between endless waves and storms that never sleep. You'd witness a world both inviting and impossible at the same time. Yet deep inside, you'd still long for Earth, the world built for your heart. Because no matter how far we travel, home always remains the same. Maybe one day humans will plant their flag on Kepler-22b's surface. But until then, we already live on the most perfect planet ever found. So take a moment to look around you. The real miracle is already here. Every sunrise you see, every drop of water you drink is cosmic perfection. Our planet doesn't just host life, it's designed to nurture it endlessly. That's something no other discovered world has ever come close to offering. So if you enjoyed this journey, remember, it all begins with curiosity. Subscribe to What If Bro for more incredible what if stories about our universe.